Hi, folks. I'm Schrodinger's cat. After my glorious destruction of a flat earther on the Non Sequitur show last weekend, a few people have suggested that I make more content to my channel. So today, I'm going to be talking about this dummy. Fresh out of jail for domestic violence and drug possession, the Morgile is back to e-begging and making unfounded claims.
So, and the fact of the matter is, yeah, nobody's been to space except for just, I think, what, like less than 500 people allegedly, and like 99% of them are Freemasons. Yeah.
How did you arrive at 99% of astronauts being Freemasons? There's a list of Freemasons online, and there's only a few astronauts on there. Can you cite a source, or did you just make that up? Even if it is true, so what?
So, and I love how they try to, you know, merge theoretical science with practical applied science. And the two things are wildly different, just wildly different.
Practical applied science is born from theoretical science. For example, we only have electric motors today because of the theoretical work of Maxwell. In fact, most patents are linked back to at least one research paper.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Well, and the thing is, like, I was called into work this weekend. Um, so, like, if I can replace the income that I would have made this weekend working, then I'm just going to call in and go to the conference thing, to the science fair thing. But, we'll see what happens.
So you're going to forego working and providing for your family so that you can go to a science conference and troll people who are smarter than you? And on top of that, you want other people to pay for it? Do I have that right?
It's just ridiculous. I mean, honestly, I don't think anybody's a part of this conspiracy except for the astronauts and a few key higher ups at NASA. Everybody else in the world was duped as toddlers about this. So that's, they're deceived, sure, but they're not like witting participants in this deception, I don't think. Again, maybe a few handfuls of astronauts, that's it. A handful of people at NASA. Most of the people at NASA are just as duped as everyone else.
Here's a short list of the people who would have to be in on it: 533 astronauts, all the people who launch rockets from SpaceX, Blue Origins, and other space agencies, both foreign and domestic, all snipers and artillery specialists who lie about the Coriolis Force being real, people who work on GPS, and the list goes on and on. Millions of people, including me, would have to be in on it.
But recognize that the moon is round. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune are all spheres, but Earth is flat. Something doesn't square. So that's this huge logical fallacy. The objects in the sky appear to be round, therefore the Earth must also be round too. That's an absurd conclusion to draw. It's a logical fallacy. It's akin to saying pool balls are spherical, therefore pool tables are spherical. Okay, like if you want to measure a pool table, you don't go and measure the pool balls, right? If you want the parameters of a pool table, you measure the table itself, not the pool balls. Get it?
This is really a dumb argument. Of course, you can look at the sky to determine the nature of the Earth. Ever heard of celestial navigation? And I don't even know where to begin with the pool ball analogy because it's so dumb. It's a total non sequitur straw man.
Verse favors spheres. He meant that gravity and other basic laws of physics naturally pull matter into a spherical shape, thus the trillions and trillions of spherical stars and planets in the universe. Spheres are natural, and something special has to happen to make an object flat. Tyson should have read the Flat Earth Society's frequently asked questions, which says right there in black and white, the Earth isn't pulled into a sphere because the force known as gravity exists in a greatly diminished form compared to what it is commonly taught. There is no force of gravity. I mean, sure, there's a downward tendency for higher density objects to fall, but that's it. It's not, there is no evidence to suggest that mass attracts mass to other mass, you know.
This has been explained to you so many times. The Cavendish experiment proves gravity. I performed the experiment twice in college. Since I'm sure you cannot pass an entrance exam to any college, you can buy this and do the experiment yourself. Yes, it's expensive, but since your only discernible skill seems to be e-begging, you should be able to come up with the funds relatively easy. Thanks for watching, folks. Like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. I plan on making a video weekly from now on. Let me know in the comments section if there's any topics you would like me to discuss. Bye, folks.